Hi everyone, welcome back to Canada top to bottom. We were driving through the forest earlier and I thought, I'll show everyone what we keep in our car. This is kind of our survival kit. I felt like a bit of a prepper when I was buying it all. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, well actually we're often driving in snowy places on snowy roads. We don't have cell phone service. It might be a long walk to the nearest help if anything was to happen. So if we got stuck in the car for whatever reason, or there was some windfall, a tree had fallen across the road, we need to get ourselves out of that situation. So I went down to the hardware store and I spent some money. First thing is this little box which we keep inside the car. And in here, got a few things. Good pair of gloves. You can't do anything in winter. You can't get snow chains on, light a fire, anything without gloves. It's far too cold, so you need a good pair of gloves. Up next, we've got some food and some water. Water keeps you warm because it keeps your blood circulation going. You've got improved circulation when you're hydrated, so it's important to have some water. And we've also got some snack bars, so if we were stuck in the car for a prolonged period, we've got something to eat. Up next, trusty Leatherman. Very rarely use this little thing. It's got all sorts on it. One day it might come in handy, and hey, why not? Roll of gaffer tape. Again, I have no idea when this would ever be useful. We've got a bear spray in here. We hike with one of these and we also keep one in the car. If you got a visitor who you didn't want around your car that was roughly half a ton and 8 feet tall and hairy, you can get rid of him with this. All season blanket. I again got this in the hardware store, 5 by 7 feet, so if we were inside the car it would cover us both comfortably. 30 bucks. It'll probably never come out the box, but if it ever does come out the box, that's going to be the best 30 bucks I ever spent. And the remaining stuff in here is all to light a fire or to provide some warmth. So we've got some paraffin lamps. They've got about 50 hours of burn time. If we're still in the car after 50 hours, we really are in trouble. We've got various types of fire lighters and 3 lighters, 2 of them in this little seal bag, and also a couple little tea lights as well. They provide an amazing amount of warmth in a confined space. You get 3 or 4 of these lit in a car, it's amazing how warm it stays. So the rest of it's fire making equipment, and the final thing, got a little flashlight as well. There's a few more things we carry other than this box as well, and I keep them underneath here where the spare tyre lives. Firstly, snow chains. They need no introduction, absolutely vital, and these are the only way you're going to get out if you get stuck in deep snow. Got some ratchet straps here. These things have got a really high braking strain, so you could also use them to pull something out the way if there was a log across the road, for example. Tie one of these around it and round the tow hook and pull something out the way. These are super useful. Next up, we've got some serious hardware for if we ever have to shift some trees. And this might sound a bit ridiculous, it might sound a bit over the top, but I know people who've had to cut down a tree. They've driven up, and while they've been doing whatever they were doing, skiing or having a fire in the woods, something fell across the track. As they were driving back down, it blocked the way. And if they didn't have a saw and possibly a hatchet as well, they might have been in a bit of trouble. Again, these will probably never come out of the spare tyre area, but the day they do, they'll be really handy. So finally, 2 things that we do use regularly. First up, trusty brush and scraper. Pretty tricky to get ice off your windscreen and fresh snow off your car without one of these. Pick that up for 7 or 8 bucks, and it's absolutely vital. Another thing that's absolutely vital, a shovel. You cannot move a meaningful amount of snow without a half decent shovel. You might have to replace this with a metal one at some stage, but for now, it seems to be doing the job. So there you have it. We've got some kind of heavy hardware that lives down with the spare tyre, also our little survival emergency box, and if for whatever reason we couldn't move the car, we were stuck somewhere for the night, or something had fallen across the track, or it got super cold, if anything happens within reason, I think we're covered. Have we missed anything? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.